everybody. Come on in for a lovely show tonight.
Come on
Facebook,
in.
YouTube, Twitter, Periscope, diamondandsilk.com. Come on in because we have a lot to talk about tonight with everything that went down today. And a lot of stuff to talk about with dealing with politics,
Yes.
pop culture.
Mm-hmm.
I want to hit on little things that I've been seeing on the feed or whatever.
The IG report came out
the
this
IG
week.
report came out this week.
Yes.
The itch of the week. We have one of those. 50 Cent has something to say to Oprah.
Mm-hmm.
But 50 Cent posted something a second time, but I got to get 50 straight. I got to get Oprah, 50, and Russell Simmons, get them all straight.
Okay.
And there was this young Trump supporter
Uh-huh.
that got beat up on the bus.
Uh-huh.
I think that, I don't know if he wore his Trump hat or, anyways, somebody was viciously attacked on the bus, and we got to discuss.
We're going to discuss this foolishness.
And so much more.
Yep.
Are we up on all portals?
We are up on all portals.
All right. Hit it, y'all. Welcome to tonight's Chit Chat Live. We're your host, Diamond and Silk, oh Silk.
Diamond, oh Diamond.
Okay, so it's been some testy stuff been going on this week. But before we get into the nitty gritty, tonight's show is being brought to you by the Chit Chat Tour. So I want you to head over there to chitchattour.com, and I want you to get your tickets for January the 25th. Say Yes to Life Pro-Life Brunch.
Yes.
It's going to be at the Trump International Hotel. We want to see your face in the place. So go to chitchattour.com to get your tickets. Now, I said that, but let me stop everybody.
Yes.
Share this video.
Share.
Sharing is caring.
Yes.
When you share, that means you love. And I know that it seems a little off for you all, but share. Subscribe. If you're on YouTube, make sure you hit the subscribe bell. Make sure you subscribe to this channel.
That's
because
right.
I had heard.
You heard.
When we drop content, you are supposed to receive a notification.
That's what
see.
the bylaws say.
Let's see how that works. That's not what they do. Also, I want everybody to know that this show is strictly Diamond and Silk opinion. We are not journalists. We're not claiming to be journalists. But we are opinionators,
That's
influencers, vloggers, Fox Nation personalities, okay? And so, the First Amendment allow us to have our opinions.
That's right.
And we can have our opinions, and we're going to state our opinions, too, okay? As you know, tonight, you all, we have on our We Defend Trump t-shirts. You want to know where we got this from? And somebody wanted to know, where did you get the Trump pen from? Go to diamondandsilk.com. You can get your We Defend Trump t-shirts. You can get your Trump pins. You can get the Best of Diamond and Silk DVD. You can get the Diamond and Silk bobblehead. Diamondandsilkstore.com is where you get everything from. Okay?
That's right.
All right. Let me throw this out there. A plug on this here.
Yes.
So you all know, people been like, Diamond and Silk, where have you all been? We are working on a book that is due out August 2020.
Yes.
So we're going to give you the juicy details. We've been at this since June of 2015.
Yes.
So we're going to give you the rundown, the lowdown of everything that has happened to us. A lot of times people don't know what's going on. You don't know about the opportunists, the person that tried to exploit, the person that tried to do their little bribes and their little schemes with us. Yeah. So we're calling them out in this book.
Yep.
And we're also going to take you back to let you all know a little bit about Diamond and Silk. A lot of you all have been with us on this path ever since 2015.
Yeah.
And so you seen us. You saw how we grew, how we keep growing. And so you know that we're not new to this. We're true to this.
Yes.
So to pre-order the book, go to diamondandsilkbook.com. That's diamondandsilkbook.com. Okay? I just want to let them know that.
That's
yes.
Right.
Also, a special thank you to all of our haters. and our trolls. You know, our haters make us greater. But most importantly, a special thank you to the ones that get our haters straight.
Yes.
When they have something to say about Diamond and Silk. I call you all the Troll Patrol. Because you be patrolling something you don't see, you go right ahead and you get them right straight.
Get them right on straight.
So thank you so much for that. We really, 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 really do appreciate that. Make sure you stay connected at chitchatme.com. Chitchatme.com. Also, all of you, I just got to say this here.
Say it.
All of your Christmas cards, your ornaments, books, letters, everything, you all.
Yes.
Thank you so very much for all of that. Thank you all for thinking about Diamond and Silk for Christmas.
The best of Diamond and Silk.
The best of Diamond and Silk. What was you about to say? And don't forget, go get the best of Diamond and Silk DVD at diamondandsilkstore.com. It's going to make you laugh. With everything that's going on, I don't want people to be upset.
Right.
So I do want them to laugh.
Yes.
So make sure you get the best of Diamond and Silk at diamondandsilkstore.com.
That's right.
All right. Okay, so are we ready to get into this?
Well, I know some people are wondering, why are we on a Friday? And if you're seeing this video on a Monday or a Sunday or a Tuesday, we recorded it on Friday.
Yeah.
And we decided to come on because we have a lot to say and we just couldn't hold it until Monday. Or Sunday. We wanted to talk about it and discuss it right now because it's a lot of shamming that's going on, and people need to know that you're not alone out there. We see what's happening, and we're not going to stand idly by and allow somebody to remove our president, our dear president, where 63 million people plus voted for him. That's not going to happen.
No.
So we want to talk about and explain to you all what's going on and let you all know that we see what's happening out there.
And we don't want people to be sad and down, because this can be enough to drive your heart into palpitations, drive your blood pressure slam up.
Straight up.
And you have to go get yourself together.
Yeah.
And see, somebody like me, I have to keep myself together. I'll be done caught a case.
Yeah.
Because look, I don't like games. Don't play games. And don't act like we ignorant. And as if the American people can't see or don't see what's going on. I think that bothers girl, that bothers me. That bothers me.
I remember, you know when you know somebody. Okay. And I remember back in the day when we were younger, y'all know that Diamond have a big mouth.
Yes.
And y'all know that I'm just a little silent, but I'm, I go within. So somebody went to my mother, went to my parents, and they said, and I'll say, Sitcha. Rochelle, she took and she cussed Sitcha out. And my mama said, she looked back at that person and she said, no, not her. Now, if you was talking about Lynette, then we'll be okay, but not Rochelle. Well, I said that to say this. Our president have been our president for 3 years.
That's right.
And I know my president. I trust my president. And I trust him to do what's right.
Right.
And because I trust him and I know him, Democrat Congress, members of the Democrats in Congress, you can't tell me to believe that my president is all of these damnable things. When you've been right there in Congress all of these years, and you've showed us that you're nothing but really the devil. I look at you as demon possessed up there to be able to tell us a straight-faced lie when you know it's a lie, and keep on perpetuating the lie as if we don't see that it's all a lie.
You mentioned the word damnable, but all of them up there have done damnable things.
And they hid it away by using our taxpayer dollars to pay people off with this slush up hush fund. But you want to sit up there on your throne like our president, the one that's worked for we the people. You want to make it look like he's done all of this different crimes and different things with all of these different foreign countries, when you've been sitting right there for all of these years with your family members on the board of a lot of these foreign countries where American tax dollars is going out, but nothing is coming back in to pay down the deficit, but money is siphoning back through your family member pocketbook.
Somebody pockets.
Allegedly, because we wasn't there to see the transfer of the money through the pockets, but we know it's coming back through there. And you expect us to believe this about our president? I have a problem with that.
No, well, we don't believe any of it. I tell you the truth. I looked at the members of Congress. I looked at the black members of Congress, and I got to talk about y'all assets. I surely do. And don't even hold me back.
No.
You know, when I see them going along with somebody or with the trickery and the tactics that they're doing on this president because you can't control him. You're going along with him being railroaded when you know damn well this is about politics, but their own biased politics.
Yep.
Then I have to question you and how you felt, really truly felt about our ancestors being railroaded that way.
Exactly.
Did you go along with that? And so I'm very disappointed in the black members of Congress that sit up there and act like this BS is okay when you know damn well you didn't like it when it was done to our ancestors. Why are you going along with it when it's being done to a sitting president? And I looked at Sheila Jackson. Remember when we was up there at the Hill?
I remember.
Sheila Jackson tried to switch my words up. That should be against the law.
Yeah.
So I don't believe nothing her ass got to say.
That's right.
I saw Hakeem Jeffries sitting up there bringing up the damn Jim Crow, bringing up KKK and the days of slavery. But his black ass forgot to mention the party that you sit there and so boastfully and proudly support is the one that created all of it.
That's right.
I listened to Hank Johnson and his ignorant ass. You know what? I am disgusted with the members of Congress, but I am equally disgusted with the black members of Congress that think that this kind of foolery is okay. When you know you didn't like it when it was done to our ancestors.
That's right.
People being railroaded in this damn country.
And the deal is, you're doing a railroad.
That's right.
What's wrong? Who done said something crazy?
I'm going to let it go. It was a little mean, but I'm going to let it go. I'm going to let it go.
Well,
so don't get mad at me.
You got some people
when Diamond
over
feels
here.
some kind of way.
You're going to have some people over here.
I know.
That they are called trolls. So you have to let the trolls troll, but we have to
I need people to understand, especially my black brothers and sisters. Today is Donald J. Trump. A white man. Tomorrow it can be your black ass.
That's right.
Then what?
Because
it'll be Diamond and Silk, people like us trying to advocate for you. Right is right. Wrong is wrong. And if it's wrong, I got to call it just like I see it. And I can't be sitting up sugarcoating it because the left have their own narrative because they can't control this president. And because a lot of them got your hands in that cookie jar and ain't no more cookies left. And a lot of your gravy trains have come to an end and a lot of your foolery is being exposed. You see what I'm talking about? So I can't sit up and go along with this. You all, listen, this is trickery. Trickery at the highest doggone level.
So we're here, and we're going to go right on with our spiel about all of this here stuff. So we have the itch of the week, and the itch of the week is the blatant disrespect from the Democrats.
Oh, yes.
They have been doing a lot of itching. It seemed like some type of, they got some itching powder or something all in them or on them. Because they've been hopping from here, hopping from there with lies, putting all these lies in people's mouths, and they are immune from prosecution whenever they lie.
Well, this is what I don't understand.
Who holds them responsible?
Girl, okay, so I said, Lord, help me, Jesus.
Help God.
Because see, you can catch a damn case like
Let
me tell you all something. What you don't want to do, you don't want to see me upset.
Yeah.
Because I will do this, stick the knife in you, twist it to bring you down.
Yeah.
But what I don't understand is my fellow Republicans. We want this to go away quietly. Damn that.
That's right.
You got to know how to fight. If you don't know how to fight, get behind or go in the house, fast and pray.
Yeah.
And make sure we have some chicken sandwiches.
Yeah.
Chicken salad sandwiches.
Yes.
or something like that made up. So when
Yes.
we come in for thirst and food, you'll have it ready.
You have it ready for us.
What I don't understand is how these people can take and they can mastermind, orchestrate all of this
manufacture the lie.
And then now that we have a chance to put these people in their place. Because the only way this gonna stop is if you start calling people directly to the floor.
That's right.
We don't want to do that.
And
but if the shoe was sorry, Sil.
No, don't be sorry. Go ahead.
If the shoe was on the other foot, all you Republicans will be railroaded. They've been railroading you.
Yep.
When we used to be lifelong Democrats, they were railroading you then
yep.
and calling you racist.
Yep.
Oh, well, we're going to take the high road. Take the high road, my ass. Girl.
Nobody calling me no doggone racist.
Excuse me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Y'all don't know how to fight.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
How?
They started it.
Yep.
Honey, I think President Donald J. Trump should finish it.
That's right.
And I think some people should be going down and going to jail.
Yep.
And here is my theory. If don't nobody go to jail for all of the shenanigans that these mofos have pushed on the American people for the past 3 to 4 years, then everybody that got caught up in that Russia witch hunt of a collusion need to be let out of jail.
Well, they got to be let out of jail anyway because we're dealing with dirty cops. We'll talk about that in a minute. But you said that correctly because the Democrats are already saying that if this impeachment don't work, we're going to keep trying to impeach. We're going to keep doing this. They're already saying what they're going to continue to do.
Let me say this here, Silk. So listen to it. If we can't impeach him on this, we're going to find something. So imagine you American. You out there, you minding your business. And somebody digging up dirt on you, trying to find something to get
Making up dirt on you.
Making up some dirt on you. How would you like that? I'm not asking you to like President Trump.
Right.
I'm just saying, put yourself in his position.
That's right.
Once you do that, look at what these mofos are doing.
Yeah.
This is wrong.
Yeah.
This is wrong. It's wrong.
It's wrong.
I don't care how you look at it. This is wrong. And anybody that goes along with it, I'm questioning your integrity. I'm questioning how people did your integrity. I mean, your ancestors. Did you go along with that foolishness? I'm questioning everything about you. Because Hakeem Jeffries, Sheila Jackson, that other ugly one that sit up there, I can't even think of her name.
I can't either.
Yeah. What happened when somebody go digging up dirt on you or making up dirt on you? Because don't act like you ain't got no skeletons in your damn closet.
All of you do.
Don't act like it.
All of you do. But to be able to sit there with a straight face and say we're doing this for the Constitution, but you're breaking the Constitution throughout the whole thing.
You didn't even give President Trump his due process.
This is crazy.
Then you run to the left-wing media and put that mess out in the media to try to sway public opinion. This girl about to cuss again. Ooh. This mess playing out on TV all damn day. I couldn't even watch regular TV. I had to go over there and find somebody on YouTube to watch. Fooling around.
Sometimes I'll take and watch myself, put myself on the big TV and watch myself, girl. Because I'm telling you, you're right. Some of this here is crazy.
Don't make no sense, you all. Now you have to put yourself in the president's position. And let me tell you something. If this stuff was playing out and somebody did this to Obama or Bush, or I would be like, oh, this is wrong. This is wrong. You all in trying to impeach him for what? And see, I said this last week and I'll say it again. Well, if you have a problem with the transcript, why don't you listen to other transcripts and compare? I bet you if you listen to other presidents' transcript and compare their transcript to Trump's transcript, all of them probably should have been impeached too, up under your little rules and your little policies and your little laws that you done switched up on somebody.
That's right.
Just so that you can get an impeachment.
Yep.
Now, you all ran on health care. You ain't done not a damn thing for health
health
care.
care.
Old people can't get their insulin. They can't get what they damn it need. What are you up there doing when it comes to health care? Now, in spite of all of this stuff, President Trump is still working for the
He's
American
still working.
people.
Yeah.
What are you all doing?
Yeah.
Sitting up there all night wasting taxpayer dollars and wasting our doggone time.
Yep.
That's what you're doing.
Yep. And that's why I think that whenever this here goes over to the Senate, he'll be okay to go to run this here for the next 6 to 9 months.
That's
run
right.
it. Keep them locked up in their own
Need
mess.
to go to jail.
Yes.
This is a sham of a scam.
Yes.
And I'm so sorry, y'all. I have to be on the truth side here. This president is being railroaded.
Yep.
He's being railroaded in our country.
Yes, girl.
And it looks bad. It looks bad that you have a sitting. Why is it that the president is beloved all over the world?
The world, all over the world.
But you got this Democrat Congress. They just don't like
They don't like them. They don't like them. They don't like them.
Come on, girl.
Well,
what you got?
What I'm trying to do is just get one thing. So just
okay.
Hold on 1 second. You can go ahead and get started.
So the only thing that the Democrats want is they want an impeachment, you all.
Well, yes, they do. And over 63 million Americans went through the proper process of voting for the person we all wanted as president.
Right.
President Trump has kept his promises. Jobs.
That's right.
Over 266,000 new jobs last month. Okay,
was already added to the booming economy.
Yes. Also, there have been over 500,000 new manufacturing jobs created since January 2017.
Yeah.
Remember, Obama said you have to wave the magic wand in order for the jobs to come back?
That's right. That's what he said.
Well, we waved the magic wands. We got President Donald J. Trump, and the manufacturing jobs have come back, you all. Okay, just that simple and easy. The unemployment rate is now at a 50-year low, down 3.5%. I remember when they said it would not hit 3%. Now it's 3.5%.
Right.
We have the Dow that's up. I remember when they said that it would not go over a certain amount, and now look at it. It's like, I'm like, this thing is going to hit. It's going to that people's heads are going to explode, but I don't want nobody's head to literally explode. The trade deal that's being made with China.
Yes.
Listen, our president is working for our needs.
And listen, that trade deal wouldn't have been done or made had President Trump not stood up to these countries. Them.
But did you see how the Democrats came out to take credit for it?
Oh, y'all Democrats, that ain't your doing.
They came out to take credit for this here. And I was like, are you serious? You know, this is really the demons and devils in disguise. How you going to come out and take credit for something that you've been holding up for years? And then you want to talk about the farmers. President Trump is doing this against the farmers. When it's you're the one holding up the process.
Somebody said that the program keep getting interrupted. As they said, it's buffering. What you all do, here's what I want y'all to do. I want you all to go over there to to YouTube and see if you can see it on YouTube. A lot of stuff where you talking junk, they don't like it. And what I'll do, I'll just shut this one down.
You got it? Okay.
Yeah.
Next. Hold on 1 second. Okay. So next. So with the the child tax credit is empowering families like never before. This year alone, 39.4 million families will be receiving benefits from child tax credit.
Wow.
Okay? Look at what
something the Democrats didn't do.
Look at what
President Trump is doing.
Through all of the mess, this is what our president have been doing. He is following through on his campaign promises to cut taxes and stand up for the average American. Promises made, promises kept. But the only thing that Democrats are doing and want to do is impeach.
That's right.
Okay? So listen up, you all. This is what Democrats want to impeach the president for. See, they can't defeat his record.
No, they can't defeat his record.
Just tell me one thing. How can they defeat his record? They just running on impeachment. But they ain't pushing no legislation. They ain't implementing no legislation for the betterment of Americans. They're doing stuff for the DACAs and the illegal aliens. But what about Americans?
Ray Fletcher, if you don't think we speak good enough English, get out and go find somebody to speak better English.
Oh my God! Last time I checked, I was not an English teacher.
Go
what
ahead.
I am is an American, and I speak American.
And one more thing, thank you, somebody that's been writing and saying Diamond don't change nothing about you.
That's right.
I will not. Thank
That's
you.
Right. That's right.
Go ahead,
right.
so.
So, because in the Democrat world, you are only supposed to make promises, not keep promises.
That's how the Democrats want you to do it.
That's right. So keeping the promise and fixing the issue means that they can't use us as taxpayers to throw money at the issues they created and refused to fix. So when money is thrown at these issues, they can skim from the top while leaving the American people scraping from the bottom.
That's right.
See, this is what the Democrats have been used and accustomed to doing. And not only the Democrats, you have some deep state snakes, elitists, that are Republicans that are used to and accustomed to doing the same thing as well.
That's right. There you go.
So you have President Donald J. Trump. He is not playing their system.
Right.
Okay? He isn't working for the elites or the elitists or the rhinos. Okay?
Right.
President Trump is actually and literally working for we, the American people, and Democrats do not like that.
Right.
Okay? So the Democrats' motto has always been to put red tape, walls, and blocking mechanisms in place to make things harder for Americans to thrive and be successful. This creates the issues that's plaguing our country, you all, thus giving the Democrats reasons to make us all feel like victims.
Right.
Like we're in need of government assistance.
Right.
And what this is called a trap. It's called the entrapment.
That's right.
Okay?
That's right.
So the government assistance now become their pawn.
Right.
To control you. It's there to control you, to say, you need me, so this is what I need for you to do for me.
That's right.
So you get out, you work, you pay your taxes, you got to pay more taxes, but you pay so many taxes, you can't provide for your family. Now you have to get some food stamps, you have to get some government assistance. Now that you get that, I get to control how you live. Where you sleep,
that's how they got
how
it set up.
you eat.
Yeah,
I get to control that. Is basically how it is. So what we're seeing right now on the Hill is clearly a retaliation from the swamp creatures.
Yeah.
They are retaliating against this process, this president, and even we, the American people, because we voted for that president.
That's right.
Okay,
that's what we did.
Trump is standing firm on his promise to clean the swamp. And the swamp is refusing to let go of the gook. Okay?
Yeah, they don't want to let go of what they normally do.
They want everything
to
be
the Patty
business
West.
as usual.
Doing nothing.
Yes. Look at all of that money that they threw at this rail
over in California.
The money is gone, but there's no train.
Waste,
fraud, and abuse. So because our president is loved by so many around this entire world, the Democrats view that as something negative. And the reason why the Democrats view that as something negative is because it warrants that that person may have more power than them. They don't like that. Okay? And so that's why when I heard the Democrats talking this week, they was talking like kings and calling out dictators and kings.
No, they were calling, they were trying to refer to the president as a king. Because I remember tweeting out, well, they keep using the word king, but they sitting up there acting like dictators.
Right.
And I listened to them today.
Yes.
Their problem is you trying to control this president, his every move, what he do, what he can't do. Thank you, the warrior.
That's right.
And it's not going to work.
Right. So with them they're trying to control him because they don't want him. You're not supposed to have power. You're not supposed to be loved or liked. Look at how the white liberal Democrat, how they does Diamond and Silk. Or how they do Diamond and Silk. They want to silence our voice because we're not supposed to be able to have enough common sense to be able to just talk to you all regularly.
Right.
We supposed to. They want us politically correct, just like whoever this other person is talking about our English. They want us to speak perfect English.
Speaking of perfect English,
so that they can control us in a particular way. Because this is what they want you to look like. Look at our president, how he's just blatantly, just straight down to earth. But they can't
take that. Well, first of all, he's not a career politician.
That's right.
He's a businessman.
Yeah.
And he ran on promises.
That's right.
Promises made, promises kept. And a lot of them, they ran on promises and they ain't done a damn thing.
They ain't kept the first promise.
They all ran up there in Congress. We gonna fix health care.
Yep.
And look, they trying to fix another election their way and swear it their way, but trying to push this impeachment or this inquiry of impeachment, now impeachment.
Yeah.
But guess what? It's not gonna work.
But they trying to fix health care after giving us Obamacare. Okay? So and then they're trying to also impeach our president because of the way he acts, the way he talk, the way he speak to people.
I love it.
Just imagine that. You got somebody here on our feed upset with the way we talk, don't want us speaking. That's exactly what's happening with the Democrat Congress. They don't like the way that he chooses to do the job. But he is the president of the United
States, and he could talk the way he wants to talk to. But see, they used to controlling presidents.
Yes.
Like Obama was a control puppet.
Exactly.
I'm beginning to think now, was Bush controlled too?
Right.
Was Clinton controlled?
Right.
And the reason why you all can't control President Trump, because President Trump is his own man.
Yes.
And I love the fact that he don't allow none of you to control him.
Exactly. He says it the way he chooses to. He talked to the other leaders the way he chooses to. Now you got this lieutenant, whoever, gonna write out some talking points want the president to go along with these talking points. What?
I can't stand when people do me like that.
No.
I don't need you writing no talking points. Let me come off the cuff.
Yes.
And say what I need to say.
Let me
know what the subject matter is.
Right.
And I'll tell you what I feel about the subject matter. But I don't need you taking and having my way, my words
this way.
Altered a certain way where I have to, because that ain't gonna work for me.
Say it this way, cartel it this way, so that it can be politically correct.
No.
And that's what's been wrong with this country for a long time. So the Democrats' impeachment scam continues. The House Judiciary Committee voted to approve 2 articles of impeachment against our president, 23-17. One being obstruction of justice and abuse of power. But I want to take on obstruction of Congress.
Yeah. Come on, obstruction of Congress.
Obstruction of Congress. The Democrat Congress are the ones obstructing themselves.
That's right.
They've wasted our tax dollars on a process, okay, that is partisan, one-sided, it's biased, and it's political.
That's right.
They are the ones that are obstructing themselves. President Trump is not obstructing himself against Congress. He's defending himself against Congress.
That's right.
Okay? He has been protecting himself against this entrapment interrogation.
Before he even got elected.
Yes.
You all talking about if he get elected, we gonna go ahead on and impeach him. Look at you. You had Nancy Pelosi. She was on some show, and she said that they had been working on impeachment for the last 2 years. You biased. You is biased, lady. You are biased. Your political biasness is what got you here.
Right.
He didn't do nothing, but because of your nasty hatred, the hatred that you have in your heart for this president.
And what about the people that's up there going along with the process of everything? How are they even able to go there and question people to try to impeach this president when you had, Talib talking about we going to impeach the mother effer?
That's right.
And then you got Schiff talking about, yes, he's going to be impeached. Oh, we're going to impeach him. Oh, you got what's the one that looked like James Brown?
You talking about Maxine
Water talking about impeach 45. Okay, how are they able to sit up there with all of this hate in their heart already have this bias, already said that they want to get rid of this president and try to get rid of him through those particular procedures. How is that
So imagine you get a job.
Yeah.
But before you even put in the first application,
Uh-huh.
you got people saying if she get it, I'm going to mess her
over.
I'm
Yeah.
going to make sure she get fired from it. This is what's happening right here.
But then I get the job. But those same people that didn't like me, didn't want me to have the job, are the ones that's prosecuting me.
That's right. Because of their own bias.
And then you want to say this is about the Constitution? No, this is about politics. And I'm gonna show you. Oh, you know what? I didn't even put this here up. But Al Green.
Oh God, disgusting.
Let me get this here so I can show you.
Oh, he's a disgusting one.
Show you something that he said. Let me show you this right here. Is this it right here? This is it right here. Look at this. I'm concerned if we don't impeach the president, he will get reelected. What do that have to do with the Constitution?
That's right. And what you're doing is, okay, I'm concerned that if we don't impeach him, he will get reelected. That's just like I'm concerned that if we don't go ahead on and do stuff to get her fired now.
Yep.
She going to have this job for another 20 years.
She's going to become the supervisor.
Look at what. I'm trying to break it down for everybody.
Yeah.
So that you can see President Trump is being railroaded.
Right.
Why would a congressman say that?
Yeah.
He should. You know what? Why did they censor him?
Yeah.
Censure him.
Not only that, Diamond. They've already put these different articles on the floor. They've already came to the floor to try to do impeachments within the last 2 or 3 years. I think it was 2 different times. 1 or 2 times. Don't quote me on that. And each time it failed. And what the House did is started changing the rules.
Come on.
Changing the laws, not the laws, the rules to impeachment to get up to impeachment. Just like they changed the rules when it came down to the whistleblower.
Right.
To say you can now have secondhand information and turn your information in.
The reason why this is dangerous, I'll say it again.
It's very dangerous.
Is because it can happen to any one of us, you all. It can happen, and you sit back, and some of you all may be laughing and thinking this is funny. This ain't funny to us.
Right.
Because today is him. Tomorrow it can be you for to let people, to allow people or make people think they can abuse their power. And that's one reason why I want the president to have a trial.
Yes.
Every one of them need to be called to the table. See, if you nip this here so-and-so in the bud, we will never have this problem again. But it ain't going to be until somebody go to jail for this here foolery. It's not going to be until that happens.
They got to be held accountable.
That's right.
And that's what's happening, y'all. Have one Democrat been held accountable?
None. You got crooked Hillary still out there acting as if she gonna put her feet in a race.
Right.
President Trump done already beat her like a drum. He gonna play her like a fiddle and she get back in.
Right.
You sort of see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She ain't been held accountable for her abuse, for her risk in
national justice,
risk in national security.
Yeah.
What about Comey?
Yeah.
Lying to Congress.
Yeah.
Nothing. Peter Strzok, Lisa Page.
Yeah.
Nothing. So what you all are saying is that we can do it to you.
Right.
And we can get you on some chumped up charges. But you better not do nothing to us. I'm going to tell you.
Yes.
You may not pay what you owe, but you going to reap what you sow. And I hope I'm still living to see it go down.
All the way down.
All the way down. With a lot of you congressmen up there and women, especially you black ones.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait to see the damn day.
Yeah.
Because I know all of you got some dirt.
Oh, yeah.
And because all of you do what you do is you pat each other on the back. That's why you can't go in. And see what Republicans don't understand. Listen. You all don't even understand when people are for you and they are against you. The Democrat Party is not for the Republican Party. If the Democrat Party was really for the Republican Party, they've already deemed you all as nothing but racist. They've always done that to you all. And you mean and y'all can't stand up to these people? It's not going to be until they start going down like flies. That this here BS, this sugar honey iced tea, this shit will never happen again
That's
in
right.
this country.
That's right. But let me expound on the shit.
Come on.
Okay. You said something about something that people need to understand as to why they keep saying that it's going to happen fast. We're going to get this over with soon. This is to protect their own behinds. This is to protect their buddies, y'all. They don't want to call up Joe Biden and them. That's their buddies, okay? And you know, I heard it through the grapevine. I heard something through the grapevine, and I say allegedly on Lizzie Graham. I heard something that's
let's
disturbing
keep that to
me.
ourselves.
It's really disturbing
until we find
to me.
out if it's true.
I think
because
it's true.
the president said, and I listened to the president closely.
Yeah.
And he said, either way, if they want to do it short, if they want to do it long.
I understand it. I got it. And somebody else said something that if they do it, then what'll happen? We'll lose the Senate because who's all in the Senate? See, it's like you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. If you have rhinos or elitists sitting in the Senate, then you can lose the Senate if you go against the will of the Senate.
Okay, so are you saying that it's best to do a short? And so,
for me, it's best to go all in
because
and drag them for the next 6 to 9 months.
It's just like if you have a child. If you want that child to learn, if you got children, let's say you got 3 kids. And you got one that's really acting out and acting crazy. Right. While the other 2 see.
Right.
If you don't make an example out of that one.
Right.
So them other 2 know you ain't going to do this with me.
Yep.
Pretty soon, here they all come.
They're going to all
I promise you.
Yep.
Once the Senate wrap this up.
Throw up their hands like they always do.
And wrap this up.
Yep.
And it don't be no trial.
Yep.
I promise you, probably the next day or the next week.
It'll be something else.
Democratic mofos gonna start something else.
That's what I'm talking about.
And this is the sugar honey iced tea that I'm talking about. This is why a trial need to play out.
Exactly.
You need to call people to the table.
Yep.
And the way it played out, where it was on every station, it need to play out on every station.
Exactly.
The American people need to see Joe Biden. They need to see his son,
Yep.
a crack addict,
Yep.
how he was making between $50,000 to $80,000 a month.
Yep.
They need to see how influence and power will get your kids certain things.
Yep.
They need to know how all of these people, members of Congress, they let their kids overseas somewhere working.
Yep.
Why can't you be up over here in the United States having a job up over here? The American people need to see that.
They need to see that. But when you have people in the Senate, people in Congress, and they're all buddy, they're there to rub each other back or pat each other on the back or have each other back. This has all been the system and it's all been the game. So how do you beat that?
How do you beat the game? How do you stop these people from playing
like you just said, if you don't stop them here, they already said they're coming back. They already said what they're going to do. And so when I see you throw up your hand and say, well, this is going to be speedy, and you got the ammunition that you need to take and get rid of all of this foolishness. So I'm going to let it play out. It's all I can do, but I know how I will do if
I was just reading somebody as it was scrolling, and they were saying how a group of people came up against her to try to get her fired from her job. I don't like stuff like that. You know, I don't like, this is what I don't like. And this is what you all have noticed about a Diamond Silk. I don't like making stuff happen. I like to let it happen. And there's been people that have done some horrible things to Diamond and Silk. But what we sort of do is sit back quietly, and we know that God will step in and he will handle it all. And so what we tend to do is we tend to be quiet about it. You sort of see what I'm saying? And see, and I don't like people trying to do something to get somebody something, or get them fired, or mess them over, or smear them because you don't like them.
Right. So that's just like when I look at this social media, and what I look at is that they want to tell me that the reason why you're not getting but so many hits is because a lot of people don't really want to look at you.
That's a damn, oh God,
you see,
that's such a lie.
That's the lie that they tell us, right? But then I can go in and see where you're actually taking my reach you're moving it, you're setting it back. Like if it's a retweet or like, you set it back about 3 or 4, and then bring it up 1, and then take and set that back about another 2 or 3, and then bring it up 1. And when I have the proof of that, but the deal is, you want to tell me that no, it's people that don't want to. When you kicking the people off the street,
that's right. We get complaint. Let me tell you something.
You won't let the video
people
play.
email, people send us stuff, people send us their snapshot of the stuff that these social media platforms do.
They go to like it, it disappears.
That's right.
They go to make a comment, the comment thing is gone. They can't even share it.
Whenever they do get a notification on Facebook that we're on, when they click on it, they can't even find a video. This is the stuff that they have put in place.
But they tell me that people just don't want to see you. That's why.
But if you let the 1 million some people, the almost 2 million on Facebook and the 1 point whatever on Twitter see us, then they can make their decision. But when we hear from people, I ain't seen y'all in months. Where the heck have you all been? I tried to do this. It won't let me share. Look at how it's messing up on Facebook.
So
scammers.
It's the same thing. Same script, different cast, different mask. That's what it is. So they want to impeach our president for using his powers to stop their corruption. Bottom line. Abuse of power. Well, you had the DOJ to abuse their power, the FBI to abuse their power, the Pfizer court to abuse their power. Why isn't anyone being held accountable for that?
That's right.
You have the ones abusing their power right there, the House Democrats in Congress.
That's right.
They're abusing their power by continuing to weaponize their power for their own political gain.
That's right.
I just showed you what Al Green said, and you heard what, girl, I don't forgot the lady name again.
Who you talking about?
Maxine Waters. Maxine Waters. I mean, all of them.
And that other one, she sort of looked like that other lady that sits in Congress, but she was like, we got to impeach her.
To leave. Yeah. So just look at all of that, you all. So the Dems, they can control what the process is, but they don't have a right to weaponize and abuse the process.
That's right.
By making up the rules as they go along, or make this here some type of manufactured crime. You don't get to do that. By not allowing due process and by lying about the content of any evidence to fit their narrative is an abuse of their power.
That's exactly what it is.
Okay? They cannot deliberately use their power to target, entrap, and ambush someone because they have the power, just because they have the power to do it.
They think they can do it.
Ooh, so what happens whenever it flips, y'all?
Because it's going to listen.
Oh, this is wrong.
The pendulum always swing back the other way. That's why you don't do anybody wrong like that.
That's right.
If you got an art against them, then you shut up and you let the universe, let God, whoever handle it. But you don't go try to make something happen, because when you try to do that, make something horrible happen to somebody. Listen, something is pointing back at you.
It's going to point back at you.
You're going to be the creator of your own demise.
And that's what the Democrat
Party
is. And
I'm going to be here to see it. And I'm going to talk about you like you stole a government mule. Hakeem Jeffries, Sheila Jackson, Hank Johnson, and that other little ugly one that sits up there. I just don't know her name. Y'all gonna reap what you sow. Because as minorities, as black people, you know how black people have been done in this damn country.
That's right.
And you sit up there and you go along with this BS when you know it's no truth to it.
Ooh. It's all made up.
You black ones, y'all gonna reap what you sow. I'm going to see it. I'm going to see the day. And I'm going to talk about all of you all. I don't give a damn what you say about. You can say whatever you want to. I watched you. Right there on TV.
Lie. Look straight-faced it and lie. And a lot of people keep saying, well, Diamond and Silk, what you going to do after President Trump, after Trump?
Still talk about their asses.
Everything I can to make sure not another Democrat be elected.
That's right.
To this country. That's what I'm going to do. Not now, another one.
You want to know why that guy over in the UK won? People tired of these politics that lean so far left that people are falling over off the cliff and it don't even make no sense.
That's right.
Thank you, Christine. It doesn't make a bit of sense.
Sense.
People tired of that.
You want to take our money, our tax dollars, and give it away
Mm-hmm.
to illegal aliens while you got homelessness happening right here on the streets in the districts that you people represent.
I'm going to see that day, boo.
Yes.
I'm going to see that day with you all, especially you black ones, because you should know better. If you didn't like it happening to our ancestors, you shouldn't like it happening to nobody.
How can you sit by and make it happen to you? The one sitting there doing it to the president. You're not just sitting there watching it happen. You're doing it.
Thank you, Righteous. Yeah, I looked at that.
So
forgive me to our people, but it cuts deep.
Oh,
you don't understand.
Deep. Yeah.
Being black.
Yes.
An American in this country.
Yes.
And some of the stuff that we've heard or we've seen black people go through.
Yes.
And then I see black people deliberately want to take somebody else through that same thing
stuff
that some black people have experienced in this country. Not only minorities, but even some white people.
Yes.
You got people sitting in jail that shouldn't even be
in jail. That shouldn't even be in jail. Hell, what about the stuff that's even happened to us and the lies, the blatant lies that's been told on us? You know, it's ridiculous. It's a shame. Yeah.
It's a shame. Yeah. Enough is enough. And I tell you, y'all gonna reap that, and I'm gonna be here to see it.
The Democrats are the ones that opened this Pandora box.
Yes, they did.
I want to see what's inside the damn box. I want to get rid of all of the clutter that's inside of that box.
That's right.
So we won't have to go through this mess no more. Not another president should have to go through this foolishness that these Democrats are putting our president through. Now, through it all, our president happens to be getting a whole lot of stuff done.
Yes, he is.
Imagine if he didn't have this black cloud over him.
Yeah.
Of Democrats hanging over him with all of this foolishness.
Pushing one thing, if it ain't this, it's that. If that don't stick, let's do this. If this don't stick, let's do that.
That's right.
You think we don't see that?
Yeah.
You got people that didn't even vote for Trump, but on Trump's side with this.
Yes. I heard somebody the other day say that the Democrats in Congress just made him a Democrat for Trump. Said he would never vote.
That's right.
Democrat again. Never.
Yeah.
For 3 years.
People scared of you, Democrats. You whitewash hog tie. You do silly stuff.
Yes.
Railroad people.
Yes. Lie. Make up a lie.
Abuse your power.
Repeat the lie. For 3 years, we've put up with Democrats' BS. For 3 years. It is time to seal the deal, especially since they already have plans to continue along with their mess and their shenanigans. It's time to call them out, go toe to toe. Stop allowing Democrats to bully us into silence. Stop it.
That's why I wanted to play out in the Senate.
When I listen, one more thing, when I listen up there in Congress, Diamond, and I was hollering at the TV, said, read the transcript. Just read the transcript. Some of the words that I did not see in the transcript.
Come on.
One of the words was Joe.
No, you going to see no Joe.
I didn't see Joe in the transcript. 2020. Didn't see it there. Demand. Didn't see it there. Some of the sentences and the wordings that I didn't see. Do me a favor.
That wasn't in the transcript.
That was not in the transcript. Investigate Joe Biden. That was not in the transcript. Investigate my political opponent.
None of that was
not in the transcript, but it's in records right up there in Congress coming from you nasty ass Democrats that lied. That sat right there and lied. You're supposed to be able to read.
But you can't.
And articulate what it's saying.
But they all got college degrees. But
not making up no stories about
it. Oh, they made up lies.
Yeah. Now down to this IG report. DOJ Inspector General Horace testified.
Yes, he did.
The IG report came out this week, and it is very damaging. I don't care what the left-wing media try to say.
Right.
This is damaging because it shouldn't be one mistake on here.
Especially when it comes from an FBI agent.
Yes.
I don't trust none of
them. You all dirty cops.
That's right.
Horwitz said that he had no documentary or testimonial evidence
Mm.
This means that no one confessed to deliberately doing this based off of political bias. Nobody literally confessed with their tongue. They didn't write it down, and they didn't confess with their tongue. But here's where you got it wrong. Horace's job was not to go in as a priest and look for confessions.
Like they said, them doggone scholars up there.
That's right. His job was to go in and look at the circumstance.
Right.
To see if there was political bias based off of the evidence that he gathered.
Right. Come on.
He was supposed to analyze the evidence to see if this is political bias. Now, if you have Lisa Page, the lovers, Lisa Page, and what's his other guy named?
Peter Strzok.
Going back and forth with text messages, talking about the insurance plan. How they wanted to stop the president.
How they wanted to stop him.
They didn't mention nothing about no constitution up in their tweets. Everything was political.
That's right.
And then, if this did not start off, if you want to tell me that it didn't start off with bias, well, why didn't they tell Trump? They went and told this Feinstein lady about this Chinese spy, her driver, for what, 3 to 10 years?
Oh, but she was a Democrat. But she was a Democrat, wasn't she? Yeah.
They went and told her. Called them, they said they went and told Hillary Clinton about what was going on. But with Trump,
nothing.
They claimed that they briefed him, but it wasn't about that. It was about trying to get information.
Can I just say this here? If you send somebody wired up to take somebody, I'm sorry, what your ass is doing is spying.
It's spying.
You spied on the Trump campaign. Don't try to fix that up.
That's
if
right.
it looked like a duck, it quacked like a duck, then it's a duck.
It's a duck. January 2017. Now this have pissed me off right here. Comey knew about the dossier being a scam. He knew that before he went and talked to Trump. This was before President Trump was inaugurated. My question is, did Comey have a wire on him?
Woo.
And after Comey was fired and Mueller was appointed as the special counsel, did Mueller know about the dossier being fake, being a scam? And was he even told about the dossier? Because if you remember, whenever Mueller was being, he was testifying, he acted like he didn't know about no dossier. Y'all remember that?
Well, then if that be the case, then Comey should be arrested.
Not only Comey.
Because if he knew that this was a scam before he even brought this up, you orchestrated and masterminded this whole BS.
Yes.
And y'all tell me.
Entrap a president. So not only did you do it to a citizen, you turned around and you did it to a president. When you have dirty ass cops involved with an investigation, anyone that have been entrapped, railroaded, or arrested during the process of their involvement, those individuals are now considered victims.
That's right.
And any charges that have arose or arise around these dirty cops' involvements are supposed to be dropped. So I thought.
That's right. Thank you, Andy Anderson, for the compliment. Go ahead.
They are supposed to be dropped. So, Manafort, even down to Michael Cohen.
Come on.
Yeah.
I'm looking at him again. Roger Stone.
Roger Stone.
Yeah.
Mike
Flynn.
Anybody that went to jail, did some time, wasted some money.
Papadopoulos. Paid
because of these dirty cops. All of those charges is supposed to be dropped.
That's right.
Because you deliberately entrapped them.
Is what you did.
And then you want to come back and talk about my president obstruction of justice?
I see some obstruction of justice with this FBI.
What he did is he used and saved himself from being obstructed by your entrapment.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he did.
Mm-hmm.
Dirty cops. You bastards are so damn dirty
And
that
dumb.
Horace is now, he is taking this here, he is referring this case to senior officers for further investigation.
Well, one thing that Horace said, that, okay, this don't really let y'all off the hook, so don't y'all go celebrate.
Well, but see, he had to, the way Horace said it, Diamond, he had to say it in a specific manner to appease the Democrats. He couldn't call them all the way out.
He should have.
But he should have.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He should have. Because now, this is what pisses me off about the whole ordeal. We've been sitting here telling y'all about it since 2017.
Yeah.
December 31st, 2016, we told you all about this here. And the left been calling us conspiracy theorists. Y'all making up something.
Ain't nobody making up nothing.
Conspiracy theories.
What we can do is we can see through the naked, nasty, low down gun.
And hear the truth right here.
That's what this is about.
All of these years later. Now where you at? You're hiding. You won't even broadcast it on your network. Will you give this president an apology?
And his due process.
He's owed an apology. And his supporters are also owed and due an apology.
And his family.
That's right.
For you all scrutinizing them
his family.
And putting them through this BS.
That's
when
right.
a lot of them is up there serving and not even getting paid
for it. Even President Trump. He's not getting paid. He's giving his check away. He's donating it away.
Okay.
What's wrong?
Somebody said, no, somebody must be asking somebody a question.
Okay, who said something?
No.
Oh, you good?
Somebody said something nice. Thank you.
So that's my spill on this whole ordeal, and we'll be back to brief you all some more as this foolishness continues to unravel. I'm looking for the other reports that's going to be coming out. And it's time for it to come out. It's time for the sugar honey iced tea to hit the fan, because this country have been stagnated.
And y'all put us through too much.
Yes.
You put us through too much, and we I think
that
everybody's...
Doris report? Yeah, I got to get that other report.
Yeah, they're tired of it.
Yes. Yes.
Speaking of tired, look like 50 Cent is tired of Oprah.
Okay.
So I like to go up the news feed just to see what's going on. This is about pop culture, but I have to. This is what I ran across.
What did you run across?
So 50 Cent Instagrammed this and said, "I don't understand why Oprah is going after black men. No Harvey Weinstein, no Epstein, just Michael Jackson and Russell Simmons. This," and he said the word sugar honey iced tea, "is sad." Okay. Gail hit R. Kelly with the Death Blow documentary.
Okay.
Every time I hear Michael Jackson, I don't know whether to dance or think about the little boys' butts. This is what he wrote. Okay. These documentaries are publicly convicting their targets. It makes them guilty to proven innocent. Okay, so I thought about what 50 Cent has said. So then 50 Cent put out another thing that showed white men that walk, and white men that are, and black men that are now in jail.
Okay.
And I have to talk. I'm gonna talk about it.
We're gonna get you 50 Cent.
I'm gonna get you for that 50.
Okay, but first.
Let's go with what he said about Oprah.
Okay.
When Oprah did the documentary about Michael Jackson, I thought it was in poor taste. The reason why I thought it was in poor taste is because Michael Jackson is dead. He's not living. He can't defend himself. And not only that, he was acquitted on all of that stuff before he died.
Okay.
So I thought it was very unfair and inappropriate for Oprah to be behind a documentary where now two white guys come out and say that they've been abused by Michael Jackson. And I believe that these were the same guys that testified that said that he didn't do anything. Michael Jackson couldn't defend himself. So now Oprah is trying to put out another documentary about Russell Simmons. Now let's talk about Russell Simmons.
Okay.
Russell Simmons used to be President Donald J. Trump when Donald J. Trump used to be his friend back in the day,
okay,
right?
Okay.
But Russell Simmons started talking very, very nasty about Donald Trump when Donald Trump started running for president.
Okay.
All right. So you see how people do. But here's the thing with Russell. Now I'm gonna take up for him, but I'm gonna also call him out. So let me call you out, Russell.
Go, we gotta get you.
That's what you get, Russell. You go along with these liberals. And their ideology. And now look, you find yourself in a fickle, and look who got to take up for you. Somebody that support President Donald J. Trump.
That's right.
Yeah. You should feel stupid. Is what you should feel.
Yes.
Now on the flip side of that, Russell Simmons tweeted out, and I don't have the verbatim that he tweeted out.
Okay.
But basically, he Instagrammed out that he has never slept with a woman without against her will.
Okay.
It's sort of what he said. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. To tell you the truth, I believe Russell Simmons. Okay.
Yeah.
Here's the deal. If you don't have proof that this happened, why are you making a documentary
about it?
Now, 50 Cent accused Oprah of trying to destroy black men. Well, Oprah. We watching you too.
That's right.
I've been watching you. When I saw what you did to Michael Jackson, what is your intent? Because see, this is what I don't understand. If you got proof, then bring it out.
Right.
But why haven't you done a documentary on Harvey Weinstein? Oh, that's your friend. But I see a picture that's floating around where Russell Simmons was your friend too. And did you sit down and talk to Russell Simmons before you decided that you want to allegedly make this documentary about him to destroy him? Because you know what it's going to do. It's going to destroy him.
Yeah.
Now, here's what I would like to know, Oprah. What happens when a woman from Stedman past come forth and start alleging things about him?
Yeah.
Do you want us, as the American people, to go along with the woman? Or do we need proof? That's what I need to know. That's what I need to know.
I mean, that's
because
a good question.
For you to be a billionaire, it really do look bad that you now about to throw Russell Simmons under the bus. But where is the evidence? Where is the proof?
Where's that?
Listen, I'm for what's right.
Yeah.
This ain't even about me taking up for nobody.
Right.
I'm for what's right, and I think that this is done in poor taste.
Yeah.
Because, see, today is them guys. But, Oprah, you also have a legacy.
Yes.
What's going to happen when the shoe is on the other foot? And when these liberals are ready to destroy you? What's going to happen?
Because at the end of the day, you still black, girl.
That's right.
And you may not pay what you owe,
but you going to reap what you sow. Now, here's my beef with 50 Cent. He put out something that had 4 white men and 2 black men, and he had our president on that poster that said walk, 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 and the 2 black men, he said jail.
Okay.
Don't equate or tie my president to this BS.
That's right.
Because remember, you used to be the president's friend.
That's right, 50.
You know damn well this BS that they always put out whenever he's running for something ain't nothing but straight BS.
That's right.
So you should be ashamed of yourself for doing that.
Yep. Because he's a rapper, right?
That's what he is.
And he used to hang around President Trump at the time.
Then Donald Trump. That's right. You be cautious how you add
so
him.
So would that make you?
That's right.
50.
Don't you add don't put him.
Don't you dare do that.
In the middle of this BS
That's right
here. Now, do I think Oprah is wrong? You damn straight I think she's wrong. I surely do.
Yes, you're wrong.
When I saw it for Michael Jackson, whoa. He ain't even here to defend himself. And then, now, I heard that there's a documentary, too, coming out for R. Kelly.
Okay. God.
And now his wife is not participating in the second documentary. Well, Drea,
Drea.
let me tell you what they gonna do to you, boo-boo.
Tell 'em.
Because you didn't even realize. You told your business. You told it to these white liberals in Hollywood.
Yep.
Gave them all the info.
Ammunition.
The ammunition. They did part 1, and now that they don't want to do part 2 your way, they about to throw you up under the bus and back that bus back up under you.
Yep.
And when they done, you going to be sitting right there in jail with R. Kelly.
With your husband.
That's what's going to happen to you.
That's what's
going to happen to you. That's how they do Another thing. Okay, you got R. Kelly locked up. But every parent that this man paid, or every parent that pushed their daughters on this man, they should also be arrested too. Don't let none of them off the hook.
No.
Then let's go back. Because
R.
Kelly, R. Kelly ain't the only one. If you want to look into other people's lives, go ahead and look into some more of these other rappers' lives, and probably some of these other singers' lives. Country singer, go R&B singers, go across the board. And I promise you, there was always a group of women. Around.
That was the thing of the norm.
That was the norm.
I remember when these girls used to be out with their behinds out.
Wanting to be in the video.
Wanting to be in a video. That was the thing to do back then.
Now all of a sudden, black people want to act like they care. Well, you should have cared whenever that child was being molested. You should have cared whenever you knew she was down there trying to shake her behind on a video. Even
down to the parents.
And I look at you black folk. You allowed them to destroy black men. You did it. You sat right there and you did it. Now, I heard that they going all the way back to the days of Aaliyah. That lets me know they don't have anything, and they're trying to use some things to stick. Now, I ain't taking up for none of them. I'm only taking up for what's right.
That's right.
I don't like to see nobody being railroaded.
Not railroaded.
Do R. Kelly have a problem? You damn straight. But the parents have a problem too. Other people in this country got that same type of problem. And nothing seemed to be done to them.
If you're going to hold R. Kelly responsible, you got to hold the parents to all of these girls responsible.
That's right.
That allowed their children to go along with this grown ass
And Miss Drea Kelly, she thinks she off the hook. You done got the man money. He can't pay you no more child support. Boo-boo, when they get done with you, you going to be sitting right there in jail with R. Kelly. Now, y'all can take and send her this video. So what she done did, she done outsmarted herself. That's what she done did. But that's what happens when you fool around with these liberals. Now, Putin, Gooden Putin, Cuba Gooden Jr. Is that his name?
Cuba Gooden Jr.
I was reading something, and it has been alleged 8 more women done came out.
8 more?
This is what happened.
Why is it that?
This is what happened when Hollywood is ready to destroy you. Black folk, white folk,
all folk.
Y'all gonna see this here. If y'all look, y'all can say Diamond, y'all make me sick, but I'ma tell you the truth.
You better throw on up and keep on
Let
listening.
me tell you something.
Cause we telling you the
Cuba ain't done nothing what it is.
What is it?
Somebody, and how he ain't doing something somebody won't. And when you don't do what they want, what they do is destroy you. Just like Cardi B. She on cloud 9 right now, riding high. I promise you, the minute she stopped doing what they want her to do. Remember that video she put out? How she was robbing men, taking their money, and drugging them, allegedly? But she put a video. They're going to use that.
That's not allegedly. That's a video where she said that.
They're going to use that to destroy her very existence.
When they get ready.
This is the kind of tactics that the left, the one that you all idolize, you got to vote for, you advocate for. This is what they do to destroy all of y'all asses. Remember I said all of y'all asses.
Then when they sit around and want to protest and take somebody's business away from them, want to protest, everybody gather up together, Black Lives Matter, poster boys out there in the street fighting. But when they ready to destroy,
that's what's going to happen. Now look, your sisters
Yeah.
is telling you the truth. Now, you may not want to accept it or believe it.
Yeah.
You ain't got to.
Yeah.
But we telling you the naked, nasty, low down truth.
That's right.
We telling you the naked truth.
But then you got a president.
Come on.
That want to remove all of the red tape so you can have your own business, create your own thing, and y'all want to call him a racist. But you got this racist, white, liberal Democrat. Sit there and figure out how they're going to destroy
not only white racist Democrats, but black racist Democrats
too.
I'm sorry, Jag City. Cardi B is not classy. She is nasty. Her rap is nasty. Yes. She has all the stuff around her mouth look like zits. She is nasty. Right. She's supposed to be an influencer, but she is a detriment, like something that's detrimental to your health. Yes. She is detrimental to young people. Yes. She's nasty.
And you know,
and that does not represent how women should be in this country.
That's right.
Why do you think you got women out here getting stuff shot up in their behinds and in their face?
Yep.
And the man still don't want you.
Yep.
Just look at that for a moment.
You know, there was something on where Izzy.
Oh,
she's another up and coming rapper.
The one that had the thong on.
Let me tell you something. She's big. She's big as me and you both put together. Okay. But the deal is, if I was out there and something like that with my butt cheeks showing to the public like that, I would be getting ridiculed today by the left. But the left is okay with her being out there and her booty cheeks out there, and they glorify her.
It's mess. So nasty. As a woman, you disgust me as a woman, and that's the problem. Women don't know how to be women anymore. Women don't know how to be. You let it all hang out and then talk about you want a man. Hell, if I was a man, I wouldn't want you either. Keep something to the imagination. I was looking at a video that came across my feed. This girl was in the bed with her man, and they were getting ready to sleep around. Had about 3,000 viewers viewing it on Facebook. Told him to get up and look for a cop. Yes! This shit is sickening to me. And you got these people, they pranced them up on the cover of the magazine.
Oh, my God.
Where's the first lady at? She should be plastered on the cover of these magazines.
That's right.
A lot of these women, you make us look bad. This is sickening. Yep. It's sickening. And then you want to know, I want to know why I'm being done like that. Why I'm not being respected. Because you don't respect your damn self.
Yep.
I wish I had a daughter. Girl, let me tell you something. Look. Listen. I ain't got no little girls. But if I had a daughter, I would have schooled my daughter. You don't walk around with your butt cheeks out. And being nasty like that. And your
behind is big as
and you thought that was cute.
That ain't cute.
And you looked at like you don't represent black
that
women,
ain't
baby.
Cute.
You don't represent women, period. Maybe it's sluts, but it's not women. Because ain't nobody gonna go for that BS. So I'm sorry. A lot of these people that they keep prancing up before us as if they should be glorified by these young girls. You want to know why these young girls is off the chain. Take a look at this. There was a video floating around, and I'm sorry, you all. We finna go, but I got to talk about this because I don't need to go to bed with this on my chest. There was this here. Is it on page? Is it okay? There was this here video where a young Trump supporter got beat up on the bus, and I want you all. Do you have the video?
No, I did not. It was so brutal. If they go to our Twitter feed, or they'll see it. It was so brutal. I did not want to broadcast it anymore.
But you all, when I saw it, I was so angry.
Yeah.
I said, Lord, you're gonna have to keep me because, first of all, let's be clear. The mother said, my son brought his Trump 2020 hat with his own money at a flea market a few weeks ago.
He was proud to wear it. He wore it to school, but due to immediate bullying, he put it away and didn't wear it to school again. Sadly, the damage was already done and was now a target. I'm reading verbatim exactly what she said, okay? So I know what she's trying to say here, okay? From that point on, he was steadily getting messed with, okay? He was getting hit, tripped, and verbally abused on the bus.
Right.
But it all came to a head yesterday on his bus ride home. The nurse noted there are bruises on his arm that were older, along with his new injuries.
Wow.
He didn't tell us about the bullying, but they took it to a new level yesterday, and we are just now learning that he was going through, basically through this.
Right.
My husband is going to the sheriff's department now, and I really hope these kids are held accountable. They do have an attorney. They do have an attorney. He said, I am representing the victim in this video, who is a student at this particular school in Florida, in the Florida School District, and that this incident occurred on the school bus and is under investigation.
I'm so teary-eyed about that, because you had these black kids jump on that white boy. Y'all know he couldn't defend himself.
Yeah.
And when I see black children acting like animals, that's how you're treated at home. You can only beat somebody that viciously.
Yeah.
Unless your ass ain't being beat like that.
Yeah.
You know, and this shouldn't be under no long investigation.
No.
There is video. Every child that put their hands on him should be held accountable. The parents should be held accountable. I hope she sued a whole damn district, because nobody have the right to put their hands. Why are you even in that boy's space?
That's right.
And listen, let me just say this here, because I know you got to say it. I don't give a damn if it would have been a black boy and black kids beating up on a black boy, or vice versa. I'm going to say something. It's wrong.
You do not have a right to put your hand on another human being like that. You didn't have that boy. You don't have a right to put your hands on that particular boy. Now, it reminds me back of whenever the Democrats wanted black people to vote for them. And they would take and hang black people, the KKK. They would hang black people, and they would intimidate black people. They would also take and hang Republicans for helping black people that wanted to vote Republicans and not Democrats.
Wow.
I'm saying all of that to say this. Back then, black people was intimidated, manipulated,
and beat up like that.
That's right. And now, and it was because of their belief. It was because of their political belief. And now here today, in this day and age, you want to beat up white people, some of you black people want to beat up some white people, because you know you damn sure ain't going to come up to my face.
Girl.
And jump on me.
See, I'm going to do what your mama should have did. You're going to get, oh, Lord Jesus.
But you're acting no different than the KKK.
That's right.
And the white supremacists did back in the day.
Girl, if those were my kids, I would be appalled. I would be taking y'all down to the police station myself.
You jumping on somebody because of his beliefs. Now,
because of his hat.
The mother said he wore the hat, and when he saw that it was, he was getting bullied, he stopped wearing it. But they continue to taunt him. And then the bruises, the nurse said there's bruises on his body.
No.
All bruises from where
I hope she sue the hell out of everybody. And I hope she get paid in full. And I hope these little mofos, that they can just jump on somebody because they wore a hat. I hope every one of them are arrested. You don't get
to do that.
Press charges, and I hope they're prosecuted to the full extent of the law. Because if not, they're going to be done jumped on somebody. Either they're going to kill somebody or somebody going to point a gun and shoot them dead.
Okay, where's the parent?
That's right.
And what if this boy would have had a gun
That's right.
or a knife and came back up and shot every last one of you? Then what?
Then he would have gotten blamed.
Then what?
I'm not even looking at color. I'm looking at, there was a boy with his Make America Great Again hat on.
Yes.
He didn't wear it no more, but y'all kept picking at him. And then he over there and he became a target. Then you jump on him like some kind of vicious animals. You make black people look bad.
That's right.
You have white people walking around here scared to be around black people because you up there acting like damn fools on the school bus.
That's right.
Yeah. Glad I'm not your parent. Thank God. Thank God I'm not your parent.
Get the parent
Get
involved.
all of them. That's why you got to be involved in your kids' life and stop out there drinking and partying and smoking weed and see what the hell they into. Well, you done talk up all the time. Listen. Don't forget, you all, I want y'all to join us on January the 25th for the Say Yes to Life Pro-Life Brunch at the Trump International Hotel. You can get your tickets at chitchattour.com. Don't forget, we have a book coming out August 2020. Pre-order the book at diamondandsilkbook.com. And don't forget, we have the Best of Diamond and Silk DVDs. We also have the Trump pins to get you all prepared for 2020 rallies. So you can get all of that stuff at diamondandsilkstore.com.
And don't forget to get your We Defend Trump t-shirt.
That's right, baby.
Get it. With all of the foolishness that's went on and gone on Congress this week, We Defend Trump.
That's right, baby.
Get it now.
Get it right now.
diamondandsilkstore.com.
Listen, don't forget, every day we pray. We pray for your family. We pray for our president and his family. We hope you're praying for us. Prayer changes things. We do that at 11:21 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
That's right.
Okay?
Yeah.
So you ready to go?
I'm ready.
Okay, so listen, you all. We was just coming to give y'all the 211. We call it the 211 because the two of us.
And we're the ones giving it to you.
So in the meantime, in between time, we'll see you all next time right here on Diamond and Silk Chit Chat Live. Good night, everybody. I love y'all. Bye-bye.